Hello, everybody. It is Calzonius. You know him. You love him. You may know him. If don't love me, don't do that. I've specifically not interacted or interact with chat to have a little bit of distance from y'all. Not that I don't love you. I actually don't love you. Don't love me. I don't love you. I don't think it's healthy. Anyways, yeah, your boys, running up. The people I used to play with used to call this a gauntlet, where they would run through every single game mode, and once they got a win, they would move on to another game mode. They would go one at a time, and then transition from wins. I honestly prefer to do a multi-selection here. It's easier to get in. Once I play a game, I don't really care about winning it. Once I play a full game, that gets nixed. Like if I play 2v2, this gets nixed. And then I just move on. And once I go through all of them, then the stream ends. That's how I've been doing it. That's how I've been enjoying it. And yeah, I'm going to continue doing it because that's how I like it. Without further ado, I'm sorry if you wanted more ado. I just don't. We're out. We're just out. Okay? I won't have any more ado for like a week or so. We got a shipment coming in. If it comes in, you know, if you worked retail, you know that there is. You're supposed to get shipments in. Sometimes it just doesn't happen, and that's the same thing with the do. Like, this joke went on for too long. Anyways, oh, okay. Let's not talk about the game because that was interesting. I'm so excited for Worlds. I am so excited for RLCS Worlds. Gonna be starting real soon. Oh. Yeah, I've been. Little backstory about me. I have been all right. I mean, like in teammates' defense, I should have a better challenge. I was hoping that wouldn't be happening. But anyways, RLCS. Yeah, I'm really excited. I have been following RLCS for a while now. I've been following it since COVID era. And yeah, I remember like when BDS first got their start, and it was such a crazy, like just this unknown team in BDS. Just all of a sudden, it's just the best team in the world, and it felt like it happened overnight. It was something else. Like if you remember a little bit after that, if you remember Queso, old team Queso, Joyo, Vatira Rise. It kind of felt that way with them as well, but BDS, I would say even more so, just like took everything, just won everything in the online era. It was something else. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was kind of my introduction into the RLCS, really getting into it. I saw some old clips and stuff like that, but yeah, I mean this. Ooh, what a shot! All right. Teammate is good at offense. Defense, but like it noted. Let them do their thing. Try to fill in the gaps. Anyways, yeah, I gotta say, I think this might be the most excited that I've been for Worlds. I think that there is so much interesting stuff that can happen. This Worlds, I think, has the best depth. DEPTH depth of any Worlds that I've seen. It is so cool. It was like, it felt like before it was a foregone conclusion, not just between like NA and EU. It felt like it was a foregone conclusion that it was gonna be like one of like 4 teams. And sure, like K Corp has been so dominant, but K Corp is bled. Like this isn't. Ooh. K Corp has 100% blood. Ooh. You know, this isn't. There's not been a lack of. I think it's parity is the word that I'm going for. There's been a whole lot of interesting stuff that's happened, like the GK run that happened in the World Championship, I guess. It's weird to talk about Worlds and then mention a World Championship, but that's what they called it. I understand for like promotion's sake, they probably got more promotion than like calling it Gamers 8, which kind of felt like what it was before. I actually do really miss Gamers 8. If anyone's seen Gamers 8, I so much enjoyed the kind of crew battle aspect of it. I really enjoyed that. Nice shot. Oh, nice. I really enjoyed you had to play 1v1, you had to play 2v2 and 3v3, and I thought that it was so much fun. Looking at that, seeing the different play styles and seeing all of that. Well, not the play styles, but just the different game formats and the play styles that come from that, I guess is what I mean to say. Oh, your boy has missed. Teammate's good. Yeah. Teammate probably just wins this. Hey. Yeah, but I really enjoyed the change up when it came to play styles. When it came to strategy, like there was so much in between matches of Gamers 8, like, are they going to go with this person in the 2v2? Are they going to go with this person in the 1v1? And you would think that was straightforward, but there were so many moments where the guy that you're like, this is the 1v1 guy. Like, I think it was, freaking G2 when they had Beast Mode and Daniel. Like, everyone's expecting Daniel to, Daniel's the 1v1 guy. Dang. And then Beast Mode, they're like, Beast Mode was feeling it, man. And if you saw Beast Mode play during that Gamers 8 tournament, he was absolutely feeling it. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I hope that another tournament has that format, or at least something similar. I think it's really fun. I think there's untapped potential there. And if you're looking for a way to really actually promote like 1s and 2s, I think that's a good way to ease people into it. Personally. But speaking of 1s, I'm actually so excited for the 1s. I wish I knew exactly when in the broadcast is going to happen. I was trying to look it up and could not find it. But yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah. I've enjoyed the 1 scene for a while. I know that hasn't been RLCS like official since this year really, but yeah, God, love me some 1s. Really been enjoying that. I've been enjoying Moxie. I know that he's a little bit, if you've been following Moxie for a while, he's a bit of a kind of not edgy, but just like he'll talk some shit and people will take umbrage to that. But I really like his approach to 1s. I really appreciate that. Oh, playing and talking is tough. Playing and talking and trying to be entertaining while talking. I can play and talk, but like trying to like say what I'm going to say. Hey, we won. How about that? Yeah, I really appreciate that there is someone who right now is a dedicated 1s main, and I think that it really shows. There are people who are like probably more mechanical than Moxie is, but Moxie's gameplay is completely dedicated to 1s, and I think that it shows. The way that he plays, he has more of a ground game. His ground game is better than I think any other person. Just like not even just in 1s, like in general. But like ground game isn't as effective in 2s and 3s. It's so effective in 1s. Moxie's the best at it. He has the best flicks, and he's the only player in 1s, in my opinion. He's the only player in 1s right now that has a move that move will guarantee, I want to say, at least 2 or 3 goals a game. It's the only player that any other move that 1v1 player does. There's no guarantee. I don't think so. Maybe if you're going to count air dribbles or something, but there's no just one move that for them guarantees 2 to 3 goals. And Moxie's flicks are that way. They will get defended sometimes. I'm telling you, I've watched him play, guaranteed 2 to 3 goals. And that, just having that in your arsenal and having something that effective is like, it's instrumental to anything that you're doing. If you are guaranteeing 2 to 3 goals every game, like, you're already giving yourself a cushion. And that's really cool. And I'm glad, a little low. I'm glad that Moxie exists, and I hope that become more players like Moxie. I hope that this opens the door for more people who just main ones. I think that there's so much untapped potential when it comes to like the metagame for ones, when it comes to like play styles and the mind games when it comes to that. There's already some of that, but I really do think that that having some dedicated ones players, I faked out my teammate a bit, but teammate's popping off. So right. Yeah, I think that can only help. I think having a variety of different play styles, having a variety of game modes, it's only gonna help professional Rocket League. I really do think that. And yeah, I'm really excited. I hope that this is not just a one-shot thing with 1v1. I hope that the fans really show up for this. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, but like back to the threes portion of it. Yeah, I think the depth is really strong. Minor regions are doing, like, just in general, multiple teams in minor regions are doing better. Like, sure, Furia has not been getting the results they normally get, but the team secret runs, are you kidding me? That's really exciting. Like, it felt like Team Secret had some runs before, but earlier on, like, I would say, like, 2-3 years ago, the idea of the SAM 2 seed doing anything, like, anything remotely close to, like, top 8 or top 6 was, like, it seemed like an impossibility. And that's really cool. And I'm so happy that Mina is getting more of the recognition. I think they really deserve it. I really do. Oh, that's a good cut. Oh, that would have been sweet. Yeah, I think that Mina has been good for a while, and it's just I'm like, at this point in time, you could consider Mina to be a major region, and I think that Worlds is actually going to prove that. I really do. Like, they have teammates angry. Oh, Bobby Boucher. Oh, Bobby. Okay. This makes so much sense because the Water Boy, like, and now I realize that teammates not actually angry; they're playing in character. Bobby Boucher, Water Boy, known for, oh, look, he's angry now. Now he's beating him down. Bobby Boucher, Water Boy, known for having anger issues and putting that to good use. And look at that. Look at that. He just needs to get the squeal down. We're not in we're not in audio chat right now, so maybe they had the little. I don't even know how to do it. It's a very silly noise. That's Adam Sandler's best acting just because of that noise. Honestly, best Adam Sandler performance is specifically that noise. Anyways, worlds. Hello. That in? Oh, oh man. Yeah. I mean, I maybe should have read that, but I'm probably not gonna read that. In, out. Ooh. Teammate. Aww. Probably should have fake challenge. Oh, did they have it? Bang. Oh, what a save. He's got again. Oh, teammate's good. Tilted, but good. Oh, no. Okay, like, teammate's tilted. I kind of get it. Like, I'm definitely the weak link here. But, like, whatever. I'll D-rank for a reason, you know? Ooh. Bobby? Ooh. But yeah, I like they have the best team in the world in Falcons. They do. I like you could argue that K-Corp is better. I think that Falcons have been a bit more consistent. I might take that back. I'm trying to defend my opinion. K-Corp probably is the best team in the world, but they have what I would consider to be the clear second best team in the world in Falcons. And Twisted Minds is like, I mean, I know they had a difficult championship, like a difficult world championship, but I mean they 100% have the potential. They have the potential. They have the veteran stardom for sure. Nobo I would consider to be like top 5 player. I really would. I actually rate Nobu that high. I really do. And I have heard, I haven't been watching Mina much, I have heard rumblings that what was that? That was Hoops. Oops. I have heard that some of the other teams that made the play-in are very good. And I'm very excited. I'm going to have to watch a few of those matches. Some of those other Mina teams are unknown for me. But, like, legitimately, if not like this year, if not next year, I think, like, that following year, I honestly think that Mina should be considered a major region. I think they are that good. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the... Ooh, they almost had that. Yeah, I'm very excited. So yeah, Sam has more depth. Mina has more depth. I'm really happy to see SSA and APAC. So like I'm not sure if the depth is quite there. They remind me a bit of how Mina was like kind of early on, in a way and not in a way. I think that with any of the minor regions, they go as the best team goes. You know, like you need to, in order for a region to develop, in order for a region to really get better, the best team in that region, I think, has to just get better. And then with that, when they bring that skill level to the rest of their region, and other teams get that experience with them, then everything else goes up. And that's happened in Mina. Like, of course, Falcons before their iteration were good. And that really helped. And you had, like, your Rule 1, who is now Falcons, kind of pick up that mantle, right? And because of, like, the long-standing, at this point, like, it's been, 3 or 4 seasons that Mina has had, like, a top 4 team in the world. Like, no doubt. And because of that, like, the depth has improved. It just needed a little bit of time. And I say this because I think that I'm very hopeful for some of the other regions, that they are not winning a ton of series, but they are putting up fights. If you see some of the matches that are happening, especially when we get into Swiss, like, these teams are not rolling over. They aren't. They are not. SSA is not rolling over. Ooh, Mr. Preflip. SSA isn't rolling over. APAC isn't rolling over. and that's really promising. So yeah, I'm real excited to see how those teams develop. And yeah, South America has been in, I guess, a little bit of a standstill, but I actually do really rate Team Secret. I think that their playstyle lends better towards more competition than Furia does, for sure. Oh my god, a notification. So I can't see notifications, but what I'm gonna do just for funsies to like acknowledge this notification, I'm just gonna make up something, okay? Thank you, Bald Chicks Are Hot, for the 5 million bits. Really appreciate that. That is gonna help pay off the mortgage. So thank you so much for your generous contribution. We have been friends for a very long time, and I knew it was only a matter of time before I got that big paycheck. So thank you so much for your contribution. I very much appreciate that. And yeah, I'll look at that notification later. After, so your boy only has one screen, and that screen's gonna be used to play Rocket League. I could look at chat on my phone, but I just don't want to, so I don't. So yeah, like, hey, look, I get it. A big part of a lot of Twitch streams is interacting with chat, talking with chat. That's just not my thing, and I prefer not to. And hopefully, people are still cool with that and still find my streams to be entertaining. If not, then I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just vibing. I'm doing something that I enjoy, and that's sweet, you know. But yeah, I'm very excited for Worlds. I think there's gonna be so many good matches, and it's tough because I only have so much time that I can dedicate to consuming something and not doing something at this stage of my life. But I don't know. I might do a thing where at the end of some of the earlier days, I just look to see like, hey, is this considered match of the day? And maybe watch that back. Maybe that's what I'll do. Finals, I'm probably gonna watch that whole thing. Like finals is gonna be insane. So I'm real excited for that. Yeah, I think in general, I have a few teams that I root for. I really like K-Corp. I've been a big Vatira fan for a long time. I really like his approach to the game. I as someone who, for me personally, I really enjoy the role of third man, and I think that Vatira has been like the penultimate third man for a long time. Like it's been Vatira and Monkey Moon, but I think that Monkey Moon plays well in a variety of roles, but Vatira's like just midfield presence in general is just unmatched, in my opinion, over the past like 2 to 3 years. I think he's just that good. And I do have a soft spot for Falcons. I really do. I think the story's been really cool. I think the story of Mina as a region has been super cool. And I like that story. And I like to see it continue to like evolve. I'd like to see Mina as a region. I think there's so many good players. And yeah, I would love to see, instead of 2 major regions, I'd love to see 3 major regions. And I guess I'm trying to will that into existence. What did we just play? We just 1v1'd? We did something. I don't know. So yeah. I guess like if I were to say I have a horse in the race, it would be between K-Court and Falcons. I like so many of the teams. The big thing that I want overall, I just want to see like the best possible versions of each and every team. That's the big thing that I want. I don't want there to be, for any of the teams, I don't want there to be like, oh, this person had like a really off day. They didn't play to their potential, you know? And like, of course, some of that is speculative. Sometimes the other team just has a really good game plan. And like that person played well, but the other team just did a really good job of shutting them down. And I think that I think that people are really quick to, when something's gone wrong for a player, look at what the player, look at what that player has done wrong, instead of looking at what the opposing team has done right. And yeah, I think it's a very classic thing. But yeah, I just want to see the best versions of teams. I want to see close matches. Yeah, I just like, God, I love the competition. I love the game. I think that there's so much potential in this game as an esport. And when I say potential, I think that there's a potential for popularity. I don't mean potential as in like skill level and what the product is. I think the product is absolutely fantastic. I really do. I think that it just like, I think that it's only a matter of time before more people just get into it, because I think it's so accessible as an esport. It's more accessible than League of Legends is more accessible. Like I would say that it's close to up there in accessibility as like shooters. I really do. Because like the premise with shooters is kind of a similar thing, watching as an esport as compared to Rocket League. And that without playing the game, you understand what's happening. This is soccer. This is indoor soccer. And sure, there are some different like gimmicks to it, but it's still like you score the goal. And so from a casual perspective, you understand that that is what the objective is. You don't need to know about CS score. You don't need to know about you don't need to know about like, oh, this player's really ahead, and you're like, how? I can't tell. Like, you can tell in Rocket League when a team is winning without having playing the game. Just look at the score line. One team has more points than the other one. It's super easy. And the beautiful thing about this game is that on top of that, this game has a ton of depth. It really does. And the more that you get into the game, either as a player, as a spectator, the more that you learn about the game, the more rewarding it is when you're looking at different rotations, when you're looking at the different mechanics that come in, and when you understand how difficult those mechanics are, when you're seeing really cool team plays. I think that there's so much. It has this great combination of being really easily accessible and also being very rewarding to get into. And I think that is rare. I think that is actually quite rare in an esport and in a video game. And yeah, I love this game. I really do. And I hope that it sticks around. I hope that the esport grows, and I hope that Epic Games, a company that has a lot of popular titles. I mean, Fortnite is like the most popular video game, right? But I hope that they see the potential in Rocket League, and I hope that it doesn't fall by the wayside. And it has worried me a bit. I would say over like the past 2 to 3 years. You can just, if you've been playing this game the past 2 to 3 years, you can tell that there's not as much attention being put into this game for one reason or another. I'm not a business person. I have no idea how much Epic Games is making off of Rocket League, if any. I don't know what the specs look like on that. And not to say that everything has to be about money, but still, you're a company, like there has to be some sort of profit happening in order to just have any sort of model. And without getting too much into the politics or just the business side of that, just from a basic business perspective, which is what I have. I don't know shit about business, but from a basic business perspective, like that is like, that has to happen, you know? I'd like to think that's happening, but I have no idea. But the point that I'm making is that it's very clear to me, I think to a lot of people, that that Epic, whoever is in charge of a lot of aspects of Rocket League, doesn't have the players' best interest in mind. And whether that's just because like they decide that they don't want to, or they just they don't have an avenue to listen to the players, I couldn't tell you. But that has been very clear to me. And it gives me a little bit hope. We've seen a few new game modes that I haven't been playing, and a lot of people I don't think have been playing. But an attempt is happening. An attempt is better than no attempt. So I'll take that. Should Heatseeker be a regular play mode? 100%. Should, and like, we lost Drop Shot. How have we lost Drop Shot? You kidding me? That is still, I'm still very upset about losing Drop Shot as a regular game mode. I think that is absolutely ridiculous. Even just, something like that, like I was talking about, I don't know the business of it. I don't even care about what the business of it is. Give me back Drop Shot as a regular playlist, you fucks. That's the I've been talking from a neutral perspective. That is the gamer in me talking. Give me Drop Shot back. Put Drop Shot back in a regular rotation, in a competitive rotation. Give us Heat Seeker as a competitive regular rotation. I was supposed to be talking about RLCS, and I was, and then we went off on a tangent. I'm very passionate about this game. I really am. But yeah, geez, for me, yeah, I think that hopefully that RLCS continues to grow. I think that there have been a few, things that have gone in place and a few personnel, just from what I've heard, just from speculation and from the few things I've heard, that have been putting more care into it. And the fact that 1v1 is now getting more of a spotlight is a really good sign. And I just hope that it continues to grow, and with that, the game that I love in general gets a bit more attention. Because there is, like, as an esport, it's now maybe, like, it just makes more sense for Epic Games to do so. Is that a pipe dream? Probably. But, like, I have hope. But yeah, that's my thought on that. Chat, what are your thoughts? And anytime I say this, I'm saying this completely in jest and as a joke, because if you have read the forward for my chat thing, I don't look at chat. But, like, hey, maybe there are, like, 2 of you watching, and you can have a conversation between each other. I don't know. Just because I'm not involved in chat doesn't mean you can't be involved with other people in chat, right? Now, are there 2 people here? Probably not. But, like, hey, when that happens, if a fateful day occurs when there are 2 people who are talking in chat, what a wonderful day that will be, because I'm not going to be involved. But that'd be cool. So yeah, I mean, you can just talk to yourself as well if you want. Like, hey, put a message in chat about how much you enjoy Worlds, what you're looking forward to in Worlds, and you can just say that to yourself. And that's just a nice thing that you can say and just put out into the ether. Think of it as like therapy, I guess. Except, you know, I'm not licensed or trained. Yeah, just, I don't know. Maybe this can be just a little blank wall that you can bounce your thoughts and feelings off of. Oh, hello! Oh, I'm glad that didn't backfire. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. Don't read too much into what I'm saying. Hello. Oh, no! The spike! Oh. I burned my grapple too soon. God, I thought that guy got touched too. Rhino. Rhino with their classic spikes. As if you've ever seen a rhino, that's the big thing. Is all of their spikes all over their body. Everyone knows that. I've been watching nature documentaries because I am better than you. No. Not better at Rocket League though. That's for certain. That was a joke for the record. If you didn't catch up on that, which if you didn't catch that, I don't know what to tell you. I laughed at it. I gave all the classic signals of a joke. That's at that point, that's on you. Yay! We swap for fun. Aha. Anyways, yeah, Worlds. Really looking forward to it. I'm definitely gonna watch all the grand finals, like top 4, maybe top 8. We'll see. Life stuff is happening. You know, it's so easy to get sucked into something outside of yourself. At least for me, it is. Teammates there, teammate shoots, teammate scores. I have to be careful about that. I used to be much more invested into RLCS, into Rocket League in general, and it's interesting to hear someone who's streaming and playing the game say that they've been taking a step back, but I really have been. I play this game for fun. I've been streaming for fun, and yeah, I've been enjoying just taking this game casually. I've been doing other things. Been walking more. I've actually been doing stand-up comedy. That's been a lot of fun. I've done stand-up comedy on and off for the past 10 years or so. Getting back into that, I've been having an absolute blast. Yeah, life has been happening, and honestly, if anything, it's I've played Rocket League better now that I play it less. From a from a kind of basic perspective, you would think play game less, worse at game, but that's not how things like this work. Sometimes you just need a little mental breather. Just get yourself into like a better place mentally, emotionally, physically. This game is a it is a juggernaut of a game, and that you have to make extremely quick decisions. I think if you played this game for a long time, you don't really. Sometimes you forget how many quick decisions just on the fly you have to make. How much when it comes to mechanics, it just comes second nature because you've done it so much. Like if you played this game with hello teammate, with someone who has not played this game before, I think the teammate that bumped me is upset. Maybe because I took the boost. I don't know. But no, you aren't getting. We're tied. You ain't getting shit out of me. You can leave if you want to. You can take that punishment. I'm having a good time. But yeah, and in a game where you have to make a ton of quick decisions, a game that's so speedy, anything that is kind of clouding your judgment, you know? And like I don't mean that in a weird like you've gone crazy, but just in general, like if you're going through something, that's gonna affect your performance, your mental performance in anything, even your physical performance. If you're going through something, if you're not happy in life, that's gonna cause some issues. Ooh, what if I told you I forgot I had spikes and just accidentally activated it? Yeah, it's gonna affect it. It's gonna affect like your performance when it comes to this game, and like just outside of like, oh, I'm gonna do all these things so I can get better at the game. Just like you're gonna enjoy life more. Like I know that quote unquote touching grass is like this kind of played out sort of sentiment. There's a lot of truth to it. Like grass is pretty great. I know that it's outside, so that's a bit inconvenient. But like grass is good stuff. If you can get even more than grass, if you can freaking, oh my god, trees? Are you kidding me? Dude, if you have the luxury, hello. Oh, good freeze. Yeah. If you have the luxury of like being around trees, trees are dope. Big fan. Big fan of their work. Okay. All right. So I'm having a difficult time telling if that was intentional by teammate or not. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, trees are dope. I've been going on a lot of walks and hikes in the morning. I'm fortunate enough to be in an area that has like a lot of nature, a lot of trees. And that's like, it's such a boon. I know like there are probably plenty of people who don't have that luxury. I have a luxury that within like a 10 to 15 minute drive, I have 4 different parks that I can go to, and all of them are gorgeous. And that is, I'm very, very lucky in that regard. And I've really been enjoying that. I've been doing that just about every morning. If I'm not going to a park, I walk to grocery stores, do stuff like that. And that has been dope. It's fun to walk with a purpose sometimes, just like have an objective in mind. And granted, I have a car. Do not get it twisted like this broke motherfucker. This broke motherfucker does not. Ooh. All right. Despite Most Heart's best attempts, I think me and young Mr. Smith are probably gonna make this happen. And I actually still can't tell if Most Heart is throwing or not. There have been some signs, but if I'm remembering correctly, I don't even remember who did the weird shit. I'm gonna hang back. Nice. I shouldn't have dove. No, yeah, that was a mistake. Oh well. Yeah, I'm very fortunate in that regard. It's been a huge boon. I've been enjoying life so much more, just going on walks and doing that. It has really, really helped. And yeah, I'm not one to give advice for people who I don't know. And you didn't ask for my advice. All I'm gonna say is that it has worked really well for me, and that has been sweet. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It felt like the teammates were doing some weird stuff. I was not paying that much attention. I was probably doing even weirder stuff. Like, teammates were angry. I was not angry. Their anger may have been somewhat justified. I couldn't tell you. I'm lost in monologuing right now. Everything that I'm doing right now in Rocket League is completely automatic. Your boy's not paying that much attention. Your boy's an entertainer first, and a Rocket League player. Look, if you're objective right now, in like watching Rocket League is for the gameplay, let's be honest here. You are not starved for choice when it comes to that. Like, your boy is not making RLCS anytime within this reality. And yeah, so if you're here for that, like, if you're here for some good Rocket League gameplay, then hell yeah, dude. I'm sure you can find some. That's not the product I'm selling, baby. The product I'm selling is me. Yeah, that's about it. And maybe you enjoy a little bit of the gameplay. Maybe there's some fun moments that happen. I don't know. I like to think that some of the moments are fun, like within the gameplay. But I don't know. Maybe you just maybe you're like a GC or SSL, and you're looking at this champ doing champ stuff, and you're like, this champ is certainly a champ. And like, it's like, there are a lot of mistakes that are happening, and it's true. So yeah, but yeah, maybe you're also a champ, and you're like, oh, relatable champ things, hashtag relatable. Maybe you're a diamond, and like, whoa, either if you're a diamond, you're probably like, how is this guy champ? Are you kidding me? I could be champ. And then if you're lower ranked than that, you're probably like, wow, that guy's pretty good, you know? But yeah. Snow Day, our the finale. I've been enjoying me some Snow Day. Snow Day's been a good time. It's interesting. I've learned to enjoy all 3 of the extra game modes. All 4, if Dropshot was back here, those motherfuckers. I'll never forget what you stole from me. But I enjoy all of them. I used to not, but I found that each one of them has very specific quirks. And if you really understand some of the stuff that's happening, like just a little bit of the detail, I think it becomes more fun to explore. But if you haven't played it much, you're just like, this just feels awkward. Like, I want to play the game. I don't want to play awkward game. But I think that there's a little bit of nuance here in each game mode. And the higher you get in the ranks, the more you play it, the more you can kind of incorporate a style that you maybe wouldn't incorporate in normal Rocket League. And that's fun. And sometimes that style, oh god, sometimes that style gets you scored on, like that. That was a nice shot. But yeah, I do enjoy me some extra modes. Yikes. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's a good fake down. Teammate was there, though. Hello. Grabbing pads. Okay. This is why it's important that I don't take this game seriously. Because if I took this game seriously, I would actually be annoyed with what teammate just did. But I'm not, because I'm chilling. Big chilling. Ooh. Yo. 50. Pop. Get bumped. Cat. 50. Teammate. Ooh. I'm working on my Bruce Buffer impression. If you know, you know. I can do the it's, but I can't do the time, and the time's a more difficult one. It's time. Like it's really impressive. The love me some Bruce Buffer. I enjoy me some UFC from time to time. Do I feel a little bit like his gladiatorial combat, and that's like not great? Yeah, but like at the end of the day, even though I try not to be, I'm a dude. I am. I got that testosterone. I just like to see freaking people fight. I just want to see him fight. Cat, thank you. Ooh. I had no idea where they were. I was just putting a car in the way. Okay. Greasel. Ooh. Wave dash would have been nice there. Take that. We leave. I leave. I heave a sigh and say goodbye. 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 Rotate. They're gonna shoot that. Ooh. Cool. Let teammate cut in if they want. Yep. Hello. Teammate? Hey! Very nice. I like that positioning from teammate. Going wide right there. Very nice. Chat, what kind of music you've been listening to? Again, I'm not gonna hear what you have to say, but you can you can still talk about it. Probably listen to some decent music. I've been listening to. I am someone. I used to be a professional musician, and because of that, I crave new music constantly, and like it could be more than that, just because I'm me. But oh, I was trying to backpass. Teammate was not ready. But yeah, I've been listening to brand new artist, and that is like, and I've been their album they just came out with. I've been enjoying the absolute crap out of it. Hello, and that's real fun. Oh, what? Fake. For the win! Ah! I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Pinch! Snake. Put the car in the way. Yes. Cat. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, Cat's got my back. So I'm gonna stay near side, though. Yeah. Ooh. Don't do it. Ah! Rush, 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 rush. Go, 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 go. Wait, 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 wait. Bump? No. Bang! This match has ended in 2 minutes in overtime by TKO Cal Zonius. Yeah, I'm no Bruce Buffer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope that didn't clip. It probably did. This mic's pretty good, but like I don't have the limiter limiting that hard. So we'll see. I'll look back and see if it clipped at all. If it did, hey, my bad. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed watching or listening to this as much as I enjoyed doing it. And yeah, I'll be around at some point. I don't know. I don't like to keep a set schedule when it comes to this. I do it when I want to do it. And maybe you'll be around then. Who knows? Anyways, bye for now.